I have also spoken to the director of ADP here, and I said that we in the ministry should also learn from this and perhaps do our own training also on climate smart or flood resilient or flood compliant training, so that we should be able to now also translate what we are getting from federal to our own state and start training people to be ready in that regard. What we are trying to do also in the ministry is to do more and more training, like we have said. So we're going to open up the ministry to training a lot of people. For those of you who are around in January, we started with pepper. And how many of you are part of the pepper project? How many of you collected pepper from us? 1, 2, not very many. Okay, 3. Okay, we're going to be doing that. So that what we did, for example, being climate smart, let us not fight nature, because nature is God. We can't fight him. Let us rather find ways to say, okay, God, thank you. We will do it the way you want us to do it. And everything, is there anybody here that has planted anything that was not big? Every harvest that you plant on this ground is profitable. So let us take that at the back of our minds. Learn from science, from this training, and I'm sure that it will come out very, very good for all of you. Thank you all for coming. Agriculture, but especially in the training, in the growing of maize, but it's just how to be climate smart really is the end message in the context of our environmental reality with the floods, etc., etc., etc.
Okay, and why has it not taken place in Bayelsa all this while, and it's coming from the federal government?
Well, it's taking place because the federal government perhaps has taken the initiative, which we find somebody has to do it, and they've done it, and rather than criticizing, let's move forward with it and get it done. That's the important thing.
Okay, what do you expect after this program now?
Well, clearly, I hope and I expect that a lot of the participants would go back with the knowledge. There are probably about 60 people here.
Okay,
so 60 would now go back home and maybe teach, each of them will go back and teach 10 people. And then we also have some of our extension workers from the ministry who are here. So they also will now go back into our rural areas. But I also, like I just mentioned, we are also coming out with the ministry that is coming out with a series of trainings that are going to be happening over the next 2 or 3 months. So yeah, there'll be a lot more of that happening.